Ladies and gentlemen, the hysteria about Plaquenil, hydroxychloroquine, a potential treatment for the symptoms and the viral progression of the Wuhan virus. The hysteria on the left, simply because Trump mentioned it, is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like it. We see governors in Democrat governors in states. I told you about the governor of Nevada, unbelievably, who put out this requirement that you had to be hospitalized to get the drug. This is all to combat, to basically go to combat with Trump. This is all it's about. They just hate Trump. Now we saw the horrendous governor of Michigan, who's been an embarrassment this entire time, Gretchen Whitmer. Detroit Metro Times, in a humiliating about face, hapless governor of Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, reverses course on coronavirus drugs and is now asking the feds for hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine. By Lee DeVito, Detroit Free Times. Well, what happened there? Just like Nevada, hapless Governor Whitmer, a disgrace to her state, decided because Trump mentioned Plaquenil, that's the trade name for this drug, because Trump mentioned it, Joe, we have to make sure that we do everything we can to put out some public statement that we don't approve of Trump mentioning a possible treatment. And if it keeps people from getting the drug and surviving, if they get the Wuhan virus, people be damned. Well, what happened? The Detroit Metro Times and others, there was some outcry against Governor Whitmer saying, are you serious? You're messing with us, right? You're restricting access to this drug because you don't like Donald Trump, although people may die. Keep in mind, this is an FDA-approved drug. You understand that, right? Plaquenil is FDA-approved.
Yeah.
It is not approved for the use of treatment of the coronavirus.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, what's known as off-label medication use. In other words, a doctor can prescribe this drug, but can prescribe it for something it's not specifically for, the drug company can't advertise it for that, is perfectly legal. I've seen estimates of 30 to 40% of drug use out there and prescriptions are off-label. There's nothing illegal about it at all. Whitmer, because she probably wants to be the vice presidential candidate or elsewhere, decided she was just going to restrict access to this because I'll show Trump. Well, you spoke up in Michigan, and in a humiliating, embarrassing about face, the atrocious governor of Michigan had to say, we changed our mind about that. Matter of fact, give us some of that. We may need that.
You just heard The Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.